Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is not joking. Breaking records has become a hobby for her, and there's no telling where she will dominate next. The story of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is no joke. A machine in a woman's form, where she has won a world record 5 times. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the 3-time Olympic champion, has retired from the 200 meter. Except for the superstar herself, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, no one appears to have an answer to this question. The superstar sprinter indicated that she would likely focus on the 100 meter in the future after earning the Jamaican Sportswoman Award for the 5th time. At the 2022 World Athletics Championships, the 10-time world champion earned silver in the 200 meter. Was this her final big race at that distance? In an interview when she was questioned about the World Athletics Championship, she indicated that last year she said that was it, and that it may be the last time she competes in the 100 meter. Now the question is whether she is afraid of the 200 meter race because she finished second in the last one, or is attempting to regain the legendary reputation and renown she has established for herself. The bizarre element is that, despite finishing second, many people still see her as the reigning champion. At the same time, many believe that maybe, just maybe, her time is running out. Meanwhile, Fraser-Pryce won her 5th 100 meter world title in 2022, becoming the first athlete to win 5 world medals in a single individual running event, an achievement that may have influenced her choice to focus on her stronger race. The double is quite difficult. It isn't easy. The effort you have to do is undoubtedly difficult, but I'm not sure. That was Fraser-Pryce's statement, who has a personal best in the 200 meters of 21.79 seconds. She won the deepest ever women's 100 meter race in Oregon last year in 10.67 seconds, with 7 of the 8 finals breaking 11 seconds. Fraser-Pryce earned silver in the 4x100 meter relay a few days later. At the 2022 Lausanne Diamond League, the Mommy Rocket raced the 3rd fastest women's 100 meter of all time, clocking 10.6. Now, let's state a fact here. This woman is insanely fast, and every single time she has to constantly remind people of how amazing she is. So it only makes sense that you ask yourself, how exactly will people remember her when she's done running, or if she supposedly loses a race? Well, none of that matters because she claims she wants to be remembered as a legend of sprinting. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has had a spectacular 200 meter career thus far. The 35-year-old won a silver medal in the 200 meters at the 2012 London Olympics before becoming the world champion a year later. She won another 200 meter silver at last year's Global Championships after coming 4th at Tokyo 2020 in 2021. That means Fraser-Pryce might go for her 6th 100 meter gold and another 4x100 meter relay gold at the 2023 World Championships in Budapest. She has ruled out the 200 meter before. She's dropped the longer sprint after winning the 100 meter and the 4x100 meter relay at the 2015 World Championships in Beijing. This woman is a living legend, and she isn't even retired yet. And not just that, she's also an inspiration to young kids far and wide. She's a visible inspiration to the next generation thanks to her athletic exploits, including recently being the 2nd fastest woman in history with a time of 10.63 seconds. Still, Fraser-Pryce is also working hard on her legacy off the track. Fraser-Pryce has had a lifetime love for aiding needy children, which stems from her childhood in Waterhouse, a poor part of Kingston, Jamaica, where she would run to primary school barefoot. Fraser Pocket Price's Rocket Foundation, named after her self-given nickname, owing to her 5 feet tall size, provides scholarships to young Jamaicans covering tuition, books, uniform, travel, and lunch money. Scholarships are renewed annually based on academic performance, with Fraser-Pryce keen to ensure a balance between sports and education for each student athlete because a solid education must never be compromised by athletic involvement and competition, according to the foundation's website. She goes on to detail her own mentoring experience and the role she played in her life. According to her, when she entered high school at Wolmer's Girls in 1999, she was honored and lucky to meet Jean Cope, president of the Wolmer's Old Girls Association. She recognized something in her that she herself didn't, and she began to support her education, books, uniform, lunch, and everything else. She demonstrated compassion and love in several ways, and it was from there that everything was ignited. Wow. Now that's just pure stunning because that single act alone brought about the rise of a champion the world is now recognizing and will keep recognizing in many years to come. Fraser-Pryce is also a UNICEF National Goodwill Ambassador for Jamaica since February 2010 and a Grace Goodwill Ambassador for Peace. During the early stages of the COVID-19 epidemic, the team raised funds to ensure that the Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce Resource Center in Waterhouse had computers so that local students could continue their education. Fraser-Pryce has written a children's book on her life, I Am a Promise, and it's an illustrated book she hopes will encourage young readers to show that you can make it from a rough inner-city beginning to elite athlete and Olympic gold, or whatever their aspirations may be. It's clear that she's trying her best to inspire upcoming athletes all around. She's really not joking around. The emphasis is on hard labor and being community-minded with family, friends, and neighbors. I Am a Promise, the book she wrote, inspires young readers to trust themselves and their abilities. Fraser-Pryce is also influencing the next generation. In 2017, she and her husband Jason welcomed their baby Zion. She said on her Facebook page, "All my emphasis entering into training for my 2017 season was on being healthy and putting myself in the best possible shape to defend my championship in London 2017 successfully. Yet, here I am thinking about being the best mother I can be." Now, the upcoming 2023 race is having everyone shaking in their boots. There's a lot to look forward to in track and field as the 2023 season approaches, from the cross-country championships in Australia to the World Championships in Budapest and the Diamond League. There are numerous predictions for the year ahead, including the retirement of one of our sport's greats, the failure of the most promising sprinter in the last 2 years, and the return of a world champion. Will the pocket rocket Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce retire at the end of the season, as some speculate? Allyson Felix announced his retirement in 2022. In 2023, who will be next? Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Jamaica's sprint queen, is the favorite. In 2022, the 36-year-old had perhaps her greatest year, winning her 5th 100-meter title. More importantly, she set the 5th fastest time in history by recording 10.62 seconds during the Monaco Diamond League competition. She also has the 3rd fastest time in history, posting a 10.6 during the Tokyo Olympic Games in 2021. Only Florence Griffith Joyner and Elaine Thompson-Herah have run quicker, with 10.49 and 10.54. In addition, 7 of the 2022 performances are in Fraser Top Price's 15 all-time. The Jamaican has run 11 of the top 20 performances in history. This is what this pocket rocket has been serenading us with. But time is off someone's side. The body matures, it doesn't heal from injuries faster, and younger sprinters appear at an alarming rate. 15 years at the highest level is extraordinary, and she will be 37 at the end of the year. If there was any doubt, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce proved in Eugene that she is one of the greatest sprinters of all time. After 2009, 2013, 2015, and 2019, the Jamaican runner won the 100 meter for the 6th time in the World Championship history. At 35 years old, she became the event's oldest woman to win first place. At a little 1.52 meters tall, the legend known as the Pocket Rocket triumphed in her characteristic flair at Hayward Field. She took out quickly and gained an insurmountable lead in the race's first stage, leaving the rest of the field unable to catch her. She has won this famous event countless times in the past. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is the only thing on everyone's mind right now. Some want her to beat her previous records. Others want her to keep running until there's no gas left in her legs. We were all waiting to see her performance. Win, carry the Jamaican flag, and show the world that you can achieve anything, so far as you put your mind to it. Well, what are your thoughts on Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's career, and how well do you think she'll perform in Budapest? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below.